we built a lot in the last couple of episodes. Let's do a recap once we start sharing the screen. And today the goal is really to wrap up this. No, it's a template for apps that are not monetized, or they're not selling uh, no in-app purchases, or there's no advertising. It's really about the top of the funnel metrics such as acquisition, but also looking into the the health metrics or the product quality metrics like ratings and reviews and active devices and so on. That's the part that we're focusing on today, by the way, because in the last episodes we focused a lot on installations, on active devices, impressions, etc. We are going to still drill down that a little bit more because we want to add stuff like, for example, we want to see our downloads per search term on Google Play, for example, or by traffic source, like Google Play search, explore, as referrals, etc. And then we're going to do the same for the App Store. We are also going to work with product pages, custom product pages. Yeah, and then also the health metrics, as I mentioned before. And by the way, so if you need to connect your App Store and Google Play data to Looker Studio so you can have all your data in one place, make sure to check easyappreports.com. There you're going to see our prices. You don't have to talk to anyone, just go there, you can click, buy, and then connect your data and use one of the templates that we have. So we are building one now live, but we also have a gallery with, I think now we have 10 different templates. And this one that we're building, of course, also going to be available for all Easy App Reports customers. Cool. And then, so if we have time, I would also like to start the next template, which is honestly just adding the revenue metrics there. So even revenue itself, subscriptions, and the billing cycles, cancellations, refunds, all the jazz. It's also going to be available in our templates. So without further ado, let's get into it. So let me share my screen. I also have my nice cup of coffee with me. I mean, last week I was here for 3 hours. And I'm aware, by the way, that I'm talking to ghosts right now. But yeah, we're planning to edit these videos, of course, and launching a few shorts, and also launching a few sections separately. Because, for example, you could learn how to build on scorecard, and how to build this design, and how to make these filters, how to organize this nice little pages with sections and icons and so on. So I think there's a lot of hidden gems in these videos. So I'm not really worried about this transmission, to be honest, but actually on all the good stuff that we're going to build on top of it. No, on top. Nice. Okay, so let's do a quick recap. View. Okay, so this is our template so far. We have two different overviews. We have this simplified version, so it's just the acquisition metrics like installs, uninstalls, active devices. We have both metrics for both stars. And then we also have, I'm calling the hygiene metrics. You could also call this health metrics, which is basically all my ratings and my average rating. As you can see, these apps are not doing very well. 1 and 2. So hopefully your better is doing like 4.5 or more. And then we also have the same, but with a little bit more metrics, like the crashes and the ANRs here. We have our store performance as well. I think this is also an overview, but there's more metrics here. So it really depends. So I'm going to leave both, and then people can decide, okay, I want to use this version, I want to use this version, whatever works best for them. Then we have our Google Play metrics and our App Store metrics. And in terms of organization, and I think I did some work offline here, is that I'm trying to mimic the same structure that you would have if you're looking at your data on Google Play and also on the App Store. First, because I want to make it very transparent that the metrics that are contained on analytics can't be mixed with the metrics from trends, for example, because they're not the same. Like if you're trying to combine them, you'd probably have problems like the data wouldn't make sense because the tables they are not meant to be together. And then I'm doing the same for Google Play. So on Google Play, for example, you have your statistics. There's more here that we need to add, and then you have the stock performance. So as you can see, so it's kind of so stock performance and analytics they are kind of the same because they're really focusing on, for example, that what I call the store funnel, right? So in the case of Google Play, it is visitors, conversion rate, and acquisition. And then in the case of the App Store, it is impressions, product page views, conversion rate, and total downloads. So it depends by store, but I'm trying to build this in a way that it is comparable and it makes sense to kind of compare things if we need to do that. Of course, we could also have a view like it is possible to combine the data, right? I could use this function. I think maybe we're doing this on a later episode. Let me know if you'd like to have that. But it is possible to blend data sets, right? So I could combine my installs for Google Play, for example, with my trends report, and then I just combine them by date, for example. So I can have in one chart all my iOS and Android installs, if that makes sense. So it is possible, but yeah, then it takes some extra work to be honest. But it is possible. Okay, cool. So let's have a look on what we are building today. So we have installs updates installed for country active devices. For the App Store, we have the same. For the App Store, it's cool that we have re-downloads. For Google Play, that's not really the metric that we have. We just have updates. So that's what we are using. Let's see here. On the first episode, we made this list. So we want to have terms of dimensions from Google Play, search terms, and UTMs. We also want to have product pages, maybe I think sources as well. It's interesting. Um, and add country, oh, the promotional content from Google Play. And I think this, like if we add this, then we covered everything acquisition related. So that's a nice milestone. And then we just have to add these metrics. So we're calling ratings, reviews, crashes, and ANRs. I think this is something that we only have for Google Play, the ANRs, crashes. I'm not sure if we have it for the App Store. We have to check that out. Good, good. Okay, so let's start with this. So I want to have my of those metrics like downloads, impressions, etc. by search term, traffic sources, and then for both stars basically. This is going to be interesting because the data structure is very different. Very different. So let's start with Google Play actually. So the first thing I'm gonna do is that duplicating this and then say so we want to have the data by traffic source and by search term. And I don't like having long text here because it's going to truncate. So let's save this source harder to read. Oh, I hate this. Uh, search terms and traffic sources. Okay, good. We kinda already have it here because what we need to do really is to just add these columns, like the search term, traffic source. Um, we even have the footer here. That's good. Yeah, but let's see because here's the thing. So if I have the traffic source, what happens is that I have by day, right? Because we have the data of the metric. I'm going to remove this. So we have just the traffic sources. Then what we could do, we could do the order by visitors acquisition. Order by acquisitions. You can also order by the okay. Um, I'm thinking maybe we could do like two columns. We could do two columns, and then the other thing I'm wondering if these card cards also make sense because we already have them here. I'm gonna remove this. So what we can do here is to transform this into a time series. And then the things that the conversion rate, because it's a very low number, wouldn't be visible. But then what we can do is to say that this goes to the right. Okay. Then there we have it. Then what we can do is something like this. Right? Then we just group these things together. And there we go. So for example, if you want to drill down, only look at Google Play search, then you can see Google Play search. If you want to see ads and referrals, then you can see that. I think that's reasonable. And that's one way of seeing it. The other way, just so you know what I'm thinking, let's try both. Let's do, for example, have this, but then instead of having the three metrics, it's just having visitors, and then we break down the traffic source. I think this is maybe more interesting. Yeah, right? And then the metric that matters the most here is acquisitions in the end. So we want to have acquisitions this. Doesn't make sense. Yeah, I think this is what we're going to do. And the problem here is that we need to explain what's this. Do we have a lead? Not really. So I think we'll have to add something. I mean, we could do something like this. Instead of other, really kind of big for me. But what is it? Like I did this, and it's from, yeah, I think we can do it exactly right. After this, put it down, and then I could just explain here. Acquisitions for traffic sense. Yeah, 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 yeah. I don't think we need pagination here. All these things there. Smaller, and then you can just copy paste this. Search term. We're going to do the same. Here is going to be a challenge because I might have a lot of keywords. In this case, I'm just going to limit. I don't, in my case, I don't need it. But I'm going to do this. Because in a normal account, you would have many. And then here, search time. Yeah, so in my case, the date is messed up, but that's because this is a demo data set. But you would have three, four, five different keywords here. In my case, I don't. Um, yeah, just because this is not a real data set. Okay, we're done. Yeah, I mean, I could create different tabs as well. Mm, have one just for traffic sources, another with the search terms. I think this is okay. The other thing I'm gonna do though is to here. So I want to have another filter with the search term because in my case I don't have many keywords, but our customers probably will have. So I need to consider that. Okay, so my microphone was very low, apparently. So thank you. Good. Okay. Okay, good. Then if I want to filter, then I would have this. Good. Okay, okay. So we are done with this. There's also UTMs. UTM, there's no space. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. Got it. I wanna have this only with search terms. And then this only with traffic sources and UTMs. Yeah, I think that works better. So I'm gonna remove this. I'm going to leave this, and then I'm going to duplicate, blah, blah, blah. Okay. So we have UTM campaign, UTM source. Okay, in my case, I only have one. But that's not probably what our customers are going to have. So let's have here, so the UTM source, UTM campaign. Let's maybe make this smaller, right? Because the campaign names can be very long, or even the source, to be honest. I think we should give this more space. Good. So this is per UTM, this is per traffic source. Nice. And here, I'm going to do this, this. I'm going to have more space because, as I said, people will have more lines. Nice. Okay, so this is done. Let's do the promotional content. That's nice. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go to easy upper parts. And then we do already have a promotional content template. And I'm going to use this one. This is going to break, not break, but this is going to look empty because on this account, I don't have a promotional content this year. So it's going to be kind of empty, but that's okay. So I'm going to get this template, make a copy. I don't want to create something that we already have. Let's save some time. Good. So I'm going to duplicate this. Is this on Star Performance, the promotional content? I don't remember. I'll just check later. Copy. Oh, it's already here. Nice. Yeah, I made something different with this. So we have this text. So it's readable. So in this period, we ran these campaigns. In these countries, our campaigns had yada yada. So that's cool. Let's just stretch this. I want to use the same style. And then we also have this explanation about the types of outcomes. I think that's also really nice. So I'm going to copy this style. And as you can see here, the data is aggregated per month. Which is all right, I think. But then we have to make it clear. We also have all of this is grouped. Let's align it. Using Lotto. Yes. Okay, nice. So as you can see here, it's aggregated per month. So what we can do, just put a date, and then we're going to see the data per day, which I think makes more sense. Let's remove this. And then the other thing I'm also going to do is just replace this data source. So it's my demo data set and then promotional content. Nice. Okay, so we had one promotional content campaign in 158 countries. Our campaigns reached 51,400 viewers and 111 converters. Let me just remove the thing. Yeah. Okay. Good. Good. What else? Now let me have a filter here. Let's see what we have on this report. We have the country, have the package name, which is the app that we already do, then promotional content name. So that means we can filter by specific promotional content campaign. Let's do that. Then it's going to be counted by the viewers. Ooh, I spilled my coffee. Oh, God. Nice. So if you do stuff live, you have to be open to stuff like that happening. What a mess. What a mess. Oh, God. I hope my keyboard doesn't break. Okay. Done. So let's call this just promotional content. And then you can filter by a specific promotional content, which is nice. So if you want to know a specific campaign, just click here, filter, done. Let's call this promotional content. Good. Okay. Moving fast today. So this is done. Now to the App Store. The App Store is trickier because the dataset's very different. It's not like this, where you have all the columns separated. Basically, you have, I can show you. So you have this thing called a measure, and then inside that measure, you have the metrics, so the total downloads, first time downloads, impressions, etc. So that's a bit trickier to work with, but nothing we can't manage, of course. So let's start here. But before I move, is this all correct? Yes. I don't want to, have to come back and do the same thing again. No, this looks all right. Okay, so let's focus on analytics now. I'm going to apply the same logic. Start by duplicating. Then, so product pages. Just one thing. I don't have a product page on my app. So when I do this, this is going to break. There's going to be no data. But of course, our customers, they do have product pages. So they will see data. So we just have to play pretend here. And just think that this is going to work. You know what? Then I'm going to start with sources, because sources I do have. And I'm going to apply the same logic as we have here. So it's a nice line chart with a table. And that's it. So I'm gonna remove all of this. Let's keep this. This is cool, by the way, because actually it's more complicated, but by doing this, the person can actually choose which metric they want to use. That's nice. That's a nice advantage. So I think it's called source type. Let's then just remove all of this. Do I have the source? Analytics source. Yes, I do. So stuff already worked because of the metrics are the same. So here you can choose the source. This is the app name. Nice. Then here, total downloads. Good. I'm going to duplicate this. What I can do, sorry, ungroup. I can have this here, just like we did in the other example, and then I'm going to convert this to a stacked area chart. It's the name. Day of the week. No. Let's reel down by the source. What's analytics country? No. Analytics source. Is this also country? Yeah. Why? Then I don't want to have the day of the week. I want to have the source. Good. Okay, I have to refresh. I still have coffee on my table. Jesus Christ. Oh, good. Okay, nice. So now we have this. Series order, the unavailable, let's make it a very light color. Where is it? Wow. Let's make this like, yeah, like that. Good. We could even, if we limit this to 4, then we get rid of unavailable. Which you can choose, of course, to do that or not. Let's use the same design pattern. Okay. Good. Yes. Well. And, I don't know. Its colors don't look great. So depending on the data you have, this will look odd. So for example, in my case, because I don't have a lot of web referrers, then the web referrer and the app referrer lines, they are together. And then it looks strange, basically. But again, I'm not doing this to myself. I'm doing this for the customers, and the customers do have that. So I'm not going to worry too much about it. Source, speak the date. Yes. Okay, this looks much better. So a little trick, because the problem when we have this analytics reports is that you need to use the extension to fetch the data, and then sometimes the user will not do that, and then the chart's going to look something like this. So I'm gonna do like last. Oh, come on. Like the last. Whoa. Like the last 28 days. Or you know what? No, let's leave it. Because it's good that they see that they have to pick more data. By the way, I'm trying to use the analytics report since forever, and I can't. It's broken, so we can't get new data. But that's all right. Okay, so now I'm going to do the same here. I'm going to remove the date. I just want to have the source. Then we sort by the value, descending. Nice. And then let's have a bar. Yeah. Good. Good. And you could also choose to have your app here. Should we add the app? I mean, we didn't do that in the others, so no. Just for consistency's sake, we're not going to do that, but we could have the app name here as well. But no. Not today. Not today. Okay. Good. And then this can also be smaller because sources, you would not have many. So it's okay. Okay, so now I'm going to duplicate this. And now I'm going to do the version with the product pages. Let me just check if the filters are okay. Yeah, they are. Okay, on the App Store search. Nice. The app. Okay, good. So let's remove these filters and let's duplicate. I know something that people ask a lot. Is organic traffic per country. Oh, that is nice. Let's do that before we do the other thing. This is massive, I think. So it's so basically no, we can't do that. We can do per country, but we can't do per country and the thing. Because Apple, I mean, they're Apple. They're not giving that information. But what we can do, we can have an analytics per country. That's also useful. So let's do country here. Let's do country here as well. Oh, no. Country here. Good. And then here we can have like there's a filter somewhere. So again, on my top 5, I have a small country. So let me just make it top 3. Yeah, I mean, not much better, to be honest. Well, we also have too much data. Okay. That makes more sense. So we have top 5. Yeah. Yeah. We could do stacked column instead. Then we really remove. Yeah. Maybe this is more interesting for this use case. So let's do sort by date, ascending, and then values. Well, ascending. Okay. Yeah, because it's a bar chart. Nice. So this is good. Okay, so as you can see, I have most of my downloads from China. Which is nice. Interesting, by the way. So this is a real app. I actually let me just do, because it used to be US and Brazil. Because I enabled it. Yes, and that unlocked a lot of growth. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. So here we're going to have country. Good. And then you have the metric here. You can choose it. So let's say you want to have impressions as well. I think that's going to mess up everything, but it's there. Or you can see how much China impacted our metrics. Interesting. Good. Okay, let's do the same with this. And then here on Google Play, I think we can do what I wanted. So this is ASO traffic by country. Bold statement. Let's see. So the first thing that we're going to need is to lock this. So it's Google Play search or Play Explorer. Okay, so we have both sources here, but instead of this, I want to have, this one, this data source is the other one. It's the other one. Okay, no problem. We can have that. So again, BigQuery, start performance, country. And then you have country region. But then you can't. You can't have the traffic source. Actually, I did this already once. What we have to do is that we have to blend. We have to blend sources. But then does it work? What a bad vibe. I mean, it would be easy if the stores just provided that for us, but they're not doing that. Let's just call this country. So let me just change this. And then here, instead of package name, we are going to bring
country. And then why? Oh, because I'm drilling now my thing. Top 5. Top 5. Okay, and then here, can I have this as a percent? Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Good. Okay. So this is a country. Sadly, we couldn't do this, but that's okay. That is okay. Okay, so let's go back here. We did this. Here, let me just remove this. Okay. So what we're going to do here is very simple. I'm simply going to replace the source. I don't think I have the product pages yet. I also want to have a look at the other stuff. So we also have the page type. So let's bring that as well. Country app version. Interesting. Let's do product page. Again, this is not going to work for me because my app doesn't have a product page. So it's going to be no data, no data. Yeah, that's life. So I'm just going to organize this and hope for the best. Maybe people can then give me their feedback. Cool. So let's skip this. I also want to have a shorter name. Nice. But page type. Page type we can have. And we should have. So let's add another source. By the way, there's a way now that you can avoid the thing that I'm doing. Just I started this template after actually before we implemented it. I can show you. So let's do page type. But yeah, so if you are on these app reports, then you're going to see this thing here. It's build your own, which is an empty template basically with all the sources there. So you don't have to add one by one. You just get this template and then all the sources are going to be there. Nice, huh? Nice, nice, nice. Okay. So here, same thing. Page type. Page type. Page type. This is awesome because then you can see your in-app events, your star sheet, product page, etc. That's cool. So even for people who are asking for in-app events, so we do have it. Let me see what else. What else do we have, by the way? I forgot what I was doing. Not here. Or here. source, product page, page type, overview we already have. App version, I mean, do we really need app version? I don't think so. We could, but for now it's not necessary. I mean, we might as well just add, but no, we still have a lot to cover, so let's keep focused. So we added this, and whew, we are done. So we did everything acquisition related is there. So let's review. So we have the overview combined, then Google Play, statistics, and store performance metrics. And then we have the same for the App Store with the trends metrics and also the analytics metrics. Nice. Store search per country, product pages, page type, sources. Then here on Google Play, we have the search terms, traffic sources, and UTMs. We also have the traffic per country, not ASO. So actually, I think we just call this country. Yeah. Nice. Nice. So it's all here. It's all here. Even the promotional content, which, by the way, I'm gonna make this part of this because this makes more sense. Nice. What else? What's next? Then we have ratings and reviews and crashes and ANRs. Nice. Do we have... No. We don't have crashes for iOS, but we do have for Android. And again, we do have a template. So I'm just going to go here, get to this template. We have a lot, as you can see. So we do have crashes versus installs and uninstalls versus active devices, subscriptions. I mean, there's a lot. And also App Store. Oh, we do have crashes. Great. It's just crashes, but we do have. So that's nice. Okay. How do we do this? Ah, it's on the overview. So measure equals crashes. Interesting. Oh yeah, because you can't know the source of a crash. So that's why you can't find on that thing. Which source is this one? Country. Yeah. So you're going to have your crashes on the overview. So let me, what should we do? I say we just copy this. Copy paste. Yeah. Let's do that. I'm not going to use template. I'm going to use the template to copy the Google Play versions. Okay, so this is going to be crashes. Remove overview. Good. Then here, instead of this, we're going to have this. Then to make this permanent, I'm going to have it here. And then here, because we only have that, I think then it makes sense to have this per day. With a sorting by date. Well, so not a lot of crashes happening. That's good news. The measure just crashes. Nice. Item ID. Yeah, in this case, I mean, no, I'm actually thinking about removing this. Yeah, I think this is better. Okay. It would be nice to have this per app version. Oh. Oh, wait. Wait. I think we do have that. Now we're talking. So what we're going to build is a dashboard where we can see all our crashes per app version. I never tried to do this. Let's see if it's going to work. I have no idea. We do have crashes. And now we can bring the app version. Let's not have the name. Ah, beautiful. Beautiful. This is really cool. I mean, having this per day is also interesting. Let me also move this, change this. I want to have like last year, so I have more data. By the way, as my app is very small, so as there's not a lot of crashes, but I know that for others, this will make a difference. And then here we have the app version. Again, for me, this will not make a lot of sense, but for a lot of people, it will, I'm sure. So let me reduce this to 5. Right? This is cool. This is really cool. Then what we can do is, yeah, the same as we had previously, which is have a filter. So like if you want to filter a specific version, then you can do that. Oh, that's really nice. It's really, really nice. I love this. I mean, again, for me, it looks kind of dumb. But for customers, this will make sense because they have way more data than we do. This is super nice. Yeah, I'm very happy with this. Good. Okay, so now so we brought this for analytics. Let's do the same for Google Play. Then for Google Play, we have, we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 different pages because we have crashes and then we also have ANRs. So what we probably want to do is a version, a tab with just crashes and ANRs. Nice. Now we have to. Let's bring it here. And then can delete this. Good. And now I think we're just using whatever we built here as a base template. Oh, we can have a nice icon. Let's move this here. And then, so I'm going to copy this one by one. Just copy paste. Again, this is done. There's no reason for us to do the same thing over and over, right? There's going to be just formatting. I think I'm going to do one, just so you see how it turns out. Then I'm going to do the rest offline because honestly, it's just grunt work, right? I mean, it's just about copy paste, copy paste, copy paste. We don't have to do this live. Well, actually, we don't have to do anything. We could. We could. Okay, yeah, I think visually this can be better. Nice. And this is crashes versus installs. Let's try again. Crashes versus installs. Okay, then I'm just going to copy paste all these pages to here. Then I'm going to have 6 pages with all those details. And with that, I'm going to call off the episode. I mean, there are still ratings and reviews, but it's the same process. We do already have, where is it? Customer lens. So I still have this, and I want to add the version for the App Store as well. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that offline. And then for the next episode, next week, we are going to add finally the revenue metrics. So basically, I'm going to wrap this up. So this is going to be the template for an app that's not monetized. We're going to work on the details there, but it is done as far as we are concerned. And then the next step is to build a version for a subscription app, and then an app with just a regular in-app purchase and not only subscriptions or both. And then after that, I think that's it. Oh no, sorry. Then a version for games, which I think is also going to be offline. To be honest, the metrics are the same, so a lot of people are confused. Sometimes they come to me and say, "Hey, why don't you have a template specifically for a game and not for an app?" And I tell you, there's no difference. The total downloads is the same for a game or an app, or crashes, or active devices, or revenue. Like it's all this. There's no difference from a data structure perspective. You have exactly the same metrics, so it doesn't matter if it's an app or if it's a game. You can share the same stuff, but of course, like people like to have their specific labels and stuff. So we're going to have a dedicated version. Maybe there's a few tweaks here and there that we can do. Let me know if there's anything that would make more sense for uh, a game. Maybe there is, and I'm just lacking the imagination to find that. But I hope that you enjoyed. I think that this was a much more straightforward episode. We did a lot today, so I'm super happy. I'm even happier with how this is looking like. Doesn't this look nice? Right? Oh, we have our targets, and then we can see our devices adoption per version, and then we also have the promotional content, how is it going, and then our store performance with the funnel, and then by search term, by traffic source, by UTM, by country, updates, re-downloads, on the App Store, the product pages, the sources, everything. This is looking really, really nice. I think but then we need an index here with all of that, if that makes sense. But I'm super, super happy with how this template is turning out. Okay, so that was it during the week. If you're watching this after the live, I'm always having a look at the comments. So if you have any requests or suggestions for the next episode, just let us know. Subscribe as well, because I don't like sending a lot of emails to talk about the stuff, because not everybody is interested. But if you are, then subscribe, because every time we have a live session or we just release a new video, then you can know about it. So that was the episode. Thank you very much for sticking around. See you next time. Bye bye.